So today, we're going to unlock one of the most powerful tools in the English language, the what question. I'm telling you, these simple little words are the keys to everything, getting information, starting conversations, and really understanding what's going on around you. Let's dive in. So what do you think is the most important part of asking a really good question? It sounds tricky, right? But honestly, the secret's pretty simple. It all comes down to picking the perfect first word. If you can master that, you're already halfway to getting the answer you're looking for. And to get you to master it, we're going to tackle a little challenge together. Think of this as a puzzle. See? 9 sentences, and each one has a word missing. Our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to find the perfect question word for every single blank. By the time we're done, this whole thing will be solved. Now, you can't solve a puzzle without a toolkit, and here's ours. Each of these words has a very specific job. Who is for people. Where is for places. When is for time. Easy enough. If you want a reason for something, you use why. What is for a thing or an idea. How is for the method. And which is all about making a choice. And then you've got how many and how much. They both deal with quantity, and we'll see exactly how they're different in just a bit. Keep this toolkit handy in your mind as we get started. All right, let's get to it. First one up, blank is that guy. Take a look at that sentence. What kind of information are we really trying to find here? And yep, the answer is who. This is a perfect example of a super simple rule. The clue is right there in the sentence. Guy, that's a person. So anytime you're asking about a person or a group of people, your go-to word is always who. See? Simple. Okay, let's grab our second piece of the puzzle. This one reads, blank does your dad usually go to bed? Think about the main action here. Go to bed. What kind of information does that action point to? You got it. It's when. The whole phrase, go to bed, happens at a certain time. So here's the key takeaway. If your question is about time, it could be the time on a clock, a day of the week, a month, any kind of time at all, the word you need is when. On to number 3. This one feels a little more frustrated, doesn't it? Blank times do I have to tell you? What's the key word here that we're trying to put a number on? The correct phrase is how many, and the big flashing clue is the word times. You can literally count it. 1 time, 2 times, 100 times. So here's the rule. If you are asking about something that you can physically count, you always use how many. Let's move on to number 4. Blank movie is your favorite. Now notice, this question isn't just asking for any old information. It's asking for a specific choice from a whole group of options. And that's exactly why the answer here is which. Whenever you're asking someone to pick one thing from a limited group, like a list of movies or types of pizza or which shirt to wear, which is the perfect word for the job. We're halfway there. Here's number 5 for you. Blank, do you solve this problem? This question isn't asking what the problem is or why it exists. It's all about the process. You nailed it. It's how. We use how anytime we want to understand the method or the steps for doing something. It's the question you ask when you need instructions or a process or just the way something gets done. Okay, on to number 6. Blank is my wallet. I can't find it. That second sentence gives us a massive clue about what kind of information is missing here. Of course it is. The answer is where. That phrase, I can't find it, is a total giveaway that we're talking about a location. So just remember, if you're asking about a position, a place, a spot, the word is always where. Number 7 gets a little more serious. Blank does my chest hurt in the morning. What is this person looking for? It's not a time or a place. They're looking for a reason. And that's why the word is why. This might be the clearest rule in our entire toolkit. When you want to know the cause, the purpose, the reason behind something, you just ask why. Simple as that. Okay, let's look at number 8. Blank does the word hiccup mean? Notice what we're asking for. It's not a person, it's not a place, it's not a reason. We're just asking for a plain old piece of information, a definition. And for that, we use our most flexible, most versatile tool, what? Think of what as your go-to all-purpose question word. If you're asking about a thing, an idea, a concept, or like in this case, a definition, what is almost always your answer? And here we are, the final question in our puzzle. Number 9 is, blank, do you usually tip a barber? Now this feels a lot like that how many question from earlier, but be careful, there's a key difference. The answer here is how much. Now, this is a really important distinction. A tip is an amount of money, but money itself is considered, well, uncountable. We don't say one money, two monies, do we? For uncountable things like money, water, time, or sugar, we always ask how much. And look at that, we've done it. Puzzle solved. Every single blank is filled in correctly. We took on the challenge, we used our toolkit, and we figured out the logical answer for every single one. Fantastic job. So let's just lock in those main ideas one last time. It's a quick review. Who is for a person? Where is for a place? When is for a time? If you need a reason, you ask why. If you need the method, you ask how. And for just about everything else, all the things and ideas, you've got what? Getting these down is the absolute key. So there you have it. You now officially have the complete toolkit for asking clear, powerful, effective questions in English. The only thing left to do is to go out and use it. So think about it. Now that you have all the tools, what's the first question you're going to ask?